Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. In this video, we'll see the solution for Environmental Studies for Standard 5, Chapter number 10, that is Story of Walls. Before that, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please do subscribe it for more videos. So, we'll be starting with the MCQs. First one, in which city is the Uparkot Fort located? It's option number B, Junagadh. Second, what were the round-shaped high walls that protruded out at some places from the walls of the fort known as? It's option number C, bastions. Third, during which Maurya king's rule is it believed that the Uparkot fort was constructed? It's option number A, Chandragupta Maurya. Fourth, you are standing facing the sun, so which direction will be to your left? It's option number D, north. Fifth, you are standing facing the south, there is a police station to your right, so in which direction is the police station from you? It's option number B, west. Sixth, which animals did kings use during ancient times? It's option number A, horses and elephants. Seventh, which king had attacked Uparkot fort? It's option number B, Siddharaj Jaisingh. Eighth, for which task were tools like a basil, a chisel and a hammer used? It's option number B, to carve on walls. Now we'll continue with question number 2, that is fill in the blanks. First one, the very old fort of Uparkot is located at Junagadh. Second, the Lashkari step well, that is Wow, is near the main entrance gate of the fort. Third, if you are facing the north direction, then the west direction lies to your left. Fourth, to protect the fort, deep moat or valley would be dug surrounding the fort on the outside, and these would be filled with water. Fifth, the Navgand well located at Uparkot fort is very famous. Sixth, the Neelam and Manek cannons at Uparkot fort remind us of the battle between the Sultan and the Portuguese. Seventh, people living in the Uparkot fort would get required water from the Adhikadi step well, that is Wow. Eighth, in olden times, kings would sit in a howdah atop an elephant during a procession. Now we'll continue with question number 3, that is true or false. First one, Queen Ranak Devi's palace is located in the fort of Jodhpur. It is false. Second, the walls of Uparkot fort are wide and thick. It is true. Third, sharp pointed spears were fit on the main door of the fort to protect it. It is true. Fourth, bastions were constructed at a level lower than that of walls. It is false. Fifth, the north direction is shown on maps as an indicator of all directions. It is true. Sixth, the Jama Masjid was not there in Uparkot fort. It is false. Seventh, the Rani Stepwell, that is Wow, is located at Uparkot fort. It is false. Now we'll continue with question number 4, that is match the following. First one, Neelam Manek, it's option number 4, cannons. Second, Adhikadi, it's option number 3, a stepwell, that is Wow. Third, Navghan, it's option number 5, a well. And fourth, Uparkot, it's option number 1, a fort. Now we'll continue with question number 5, that is answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences. First one, what is a bastion? Explain. At some places, walls of forts are raised and protrude out in a round shape. These raised parts are known as bastions. These raised and rounded bastions are important for the security of the fort. Second, why were bastions made in the fort wall? It is possible to protect the fort only when soldiers could see up to a great distance. Bastions are useful for this purpose. So there used to be bastions made in every fort wall. Third, how had the Neelam cannon reached Uparkot fort? The Neelam cannon, which was confiscated during the looting of Diu, was brought to Uparkot by Mcqs on the orders of Emperor Bahadur Shah. Fourth, what arrangements were there for water inside fort of Uparkot? For arrangements for water, there are the Navgand well, water springs, the Adhikadi Wow and Lashkari Wow. Fifth, who used to live in the Buddhist caves located at Uparkot? Buddhist saints used to live in the Buddhist caves located at Uparkot. Sixth, what did the children see at the Junagadh Museum? The children saw ancient pots utensils, jewelry, gems, swords, the howdah that was used atop elephants, a palanquin, etc. at Junagadh Museum. Seventh, why do you think the chapter is named Story of Walls? Things about old historical monuments and forts have been described in this chapter, so the chapter is named Story of Walls. Now we'll continue with question number 6, that is answer the following questions. First one, what was the speciality of the entrance of Uppercote Fort? The entrance of Uppercote Fort was very strong, heavy, as well as long and broad. Sharp iron spokes were embedded into these entrances for the security of the town. Many men were needed just to open or shut the entrance. Second, how were the walls of Uppercote Fort? The walls of these forts used to be very wide and thick. At some places, these walls would be raised in a round shape. These raised parts were known as bastions. Third one, how would the soldiers find peeping from the holes in the bastions useful while attacking? While attacking from the holes in the bastions, soldiers protecting the fort would themselves be secure behind the stout and strong wall of the fort. Moreover, soldiers hidden in the bastions could easily see the enemy soldiers and take proper aim. Fourth one, what is the difference between looking from a straight flat wall and bastion at a height? On looking over a straight flat wall, one can have a limited range of vision that which is directly in front, whereas on looking out from a high up bastion, things at a great distance in all directions can be seen. This is the main difference. Fifth one, how is water pumped up using electricity? How is water fetched without electricity? Underground water from wells is pulled up through a motor pump with the help of electricity. Without electricity, water is pumped up with a hand pump. Sixth one, explain how water is pumped up from the ground to higher places. The water that collects underground reaches the wells or step wells. The water is pulled up manually in pots or buckets with a pulley or a water wheel. Water in a step well is filled in buckets and brought up manually by climbing the steps of the wells. This is how underground water can be taken to higher places. Seventh, what did the children see at Uppercote Fort? The children saw the Neeram and Manek cannons, the Adhikadi step well, the Navgan well, Ranak Devi's palace, granaries, a dargah, Dhakkabari, water springs, Buddhist caves, the Nuri Shah's tomb, the Jama Masjid, the Lashkani step well, etc. Eighth one, why did the kings and emperors fight battles in the olden days? To make a small kingdom a part of their own kingdom, to maintain friendship by helping another king, to inculcate marriage relations between the royal families of two kingdoms, to extend the boundaries of their own kingdoms. Ninth, name three things made from copper, from brass, and from bronze. So, copper things are pot, dish, spoon, glass, etc. Brass things are water pot, plates, bowl, etc., which are yellow in color. And bronze things are bowls, plates, lamps, models, medals, etc., which are light yellow in color. 10th one, what can we understand with the help of things kept in a museum? We can understand things like the lifestyle of people who lived during those times, the clothes they wore, the food they ate, what they used, and what type of things they made, etc., with the help of things kept in a museum. Now we'll continue with question number 7, that is answer as asked. First one, why did kings build forts? What arrangements were there in them? Kings built forts for their own, their armies, and their citizens' safety and security. Arrangements like all required weapons, cannons, granaries, water arrangement, palaces for the king and queens to live in, construction of the fort in such a way that a watch could be kept on any attack, and the secret underground passages to escape if needed were there in the forts. Second one, write a short note on the Adhikadi step well, that is wow. The Adhikadi step well is located in the Uppercote fort. This vow had been constructed in the 15th century. It has been constructed from a single stone. This vow is 310 feet in east-west length and 10.5 feet in north-south width. The edge of well is very deep as well as large. There are 160 steps leading to the well. Third one is write a short note on the Navghan well, that is Kuo. The Navghan well is located in the Uppercote fort. This well had been constructed during the time of Navghan kings of the Chudasma dynasty. The well is in the center, surrounded by a staircase on all sides. This well is 171 feet deep. To reach the water, 204 steps have been carved into the staircase around the well. Now we'll continue with the activities. First activity is Shivans is standing facing the sun. The direction in which the sun rises is the east. Write the other directions in the picture given below. So you can see the directions from the picture and complete it in your workbook. Now the HOTS questions. The fourth question, that is collect and stick pictures of the Taj Mahal and the Siddhi Sayed Chali in the space given below and write their names under each. So you can see the pictures and you just need to stick the same kind of pictures in your workbook too. Now the HOTS questions. First one, where does one get to see ancient things, jewelry, weapons, howdah, etc. all together at one time? It's option number B, in a museum. Second, what was embedded in the gates for the security of the fort? It's option number C, sharp spikes. Third, what did people of old times use to get water from wells? It's option number D, pulleys. Fourth, which of the following is not a source of history? It's option number D, television. And here we come to the end of chapter number 10, that is story of walls. I hope you have understood the complete chapter. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all the questions. Thank you for watching my video and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.